Hello students, this is Neeraj Singh, and today we will discuss about the chapter 1 of class 10 literature book. The name of the chapter is A Letter to God, and we will today we will just summarize it. It is a story about a farmer, about a poor farmer, we can say, with who named Lencho, and it is a story about the farmers. As we know that in this time or in previous time also, the farmer facing a lots of problem. They always depends upon the rain for their harvest. So it is also a story about a farmer, and mostly we can say that it is a story about faith and beliefs. Means how anyone can believe on God and how much anyone can believe on God. That is the story of this. So now we will start like that. Here is a farmer named Lencho, and he lived in a, we can say, here is a mountain, and at the top of that mountain here is a house in which Lancher lived in. He totally depends upon rain, as all the farmers depends. One day what Lancho sees, he sees that huge clouds are coming from the north side direction, and he is very happy because if it will become rain, the crops will become very good, and after that he will sell it into the market and earn money for his livelihood. So it becomes rain, and he feels very glad for that. What happens suddenly, a huge amount of hailstone, suddenly a strong wind like a storm blows, and a huge amount of hails are coming from the sky. All the crops, all the field are covered with the hailstone, and it is like means we can say half an hour. It falls approximately half an hour, and after that, when he went to his field, that time he sees that lots of crops, means ki the total 90% of the crops are ruined, they all are destroyed, and his family and himself also feel very sorrowful, and they feel very disappointed how they will manage throughout the year, means ki how they will just what they will eat and how they will maintain their livelihood. So Lencho was a hard working farmer, and he also knows how to write. So what he does, he write a letter to God. In his letter he writes that, dear God, my crop field, means my all crops are destroyed due to hailstone, and we do not have anything for it throughout the year. So please give me 100 pesos. Peso is a Latin American currency. It is called pesos. So he demands 100 pesos to God. He write in his letter like that, and after writing the letter, he goes to the post office and just take an envelope and put the letter in that envelope, and just stamp, means just affix a stamp on it, and just post. When the postman sees the letter, once he laughs because uh, he doesn't see a letter like that, and he just shows that letter to the postmaster, that what the farmer is written in that letter. So at first they all are laughing, they all laughs, but after some time the postmaster think that what a faith, means ki what is the faith of that farmer upon God. Then what he does, he just decided to help the farmer. But if he helps the farmer, that time he needs 100 pesos. Then what he does, he just collect a part of his salary and just ask to their colleagues, mean the all office staff, that contribute some amount of pesos, means the salary of themselves, mean their salaries, to help the farmer, means lencho. After collecting the whole pesos, they found that it is only 70, approx 70 pesos. They collected only 70 pesos. They think that we will give it to Lencho and through the letter, and first of all we have to just take an envelope and give put all the pesos in that envelope and send it to the Lencho's address. So they put all the things, means all the pesos, 70 pesos in that envelope and give it to Lencho. When Lencho found that pesos, that time he was not glad, because he believes in God, he having a lot of faith on God, so that, but when he counts, he find that here is only 70 pesos. Then what he does, he goes to the window of the post office and take a paper and ink and just write a letter, means write a letter to God. What he writes in it, he writes that, dear God, I have demanded you for 100 pesos and you have given me only 70 pesos. So I also need 30 pesos so that it will fulfill my desire. And he writes in it that do not send it through post office, because they all are cheater, they will steal my money. Like that he writes a letter and just post it. When the postmaster was very eager to know about what he writes in his letter, so when he just reads it, then he found that here is a lots of belief in a God, but he doesn't believe in a means the people who have helped him, means he don't know who have helped him, but here is a God. So the main point of this chapter was that we have to believe in God, we should believe in God, but God helps us in the form of any kind of being, means he can help us through any person. Till then, thank you.